All right, Monarch, shalom. Shalom, shalom. I want to play this video of this sister speaking right here because I want you monarchs to see what a non-Christian woman, how a non-Christian woman speaks. Okay, she's not speaking with cliches. She's speaking straight from the scriptures. And this is the type of woman that you need to put above all type of woman. This woman right here reminds me of Adaptodonis in so many ways. In so many ways. It's almost as like they sisters, right? In the spirit. Like this is her sister. And with that being said, let me play this for y'all because I think it's important for y'all to hear what this woman is saying right here because she's speaking a lot of straight truth.
Long time since I've been on here, and some things we go through a season of change, a death which creates a rebirth, if you will. And I'm gonna just talk. One of the things, there were 3 different passages in scripture that Yah was talking to me with. When you look in Psalm 92, he says, the righteous, when we think of the righteous, some people, the world will tell you, righteous person, you act all goody two-shoes and you're sweet and kind and soft-spoken. That's the so-called ideology, if you will. But according to Yah, when he said Abraham believed Yah, and Abraham was righteous in his eyes. So it's not that you should go and do evil, but your righteousness is that you believe Yah. You believe his eternal word and you trust it even when you can't see immediate results. Even in the storm that's ripping everything familiar away from you, you still believe Yah. The righteous believe. Psalm 92 talks about they shall bring forth fruit in old age. In old age. Many of us, as our birthdays gather around us, certain things we've done, certain things we wanted to do, certain things in life we wanted to have didn't come to pass. Some of us are in marriages or relationships where the person wed you because of what they could get from you. It wasn't with intent to love you the way they knew you loved them. It was because they saw something in you and they knew if they could get it, you're like a port in a storm to them. They knew they would be safe because they would force you to face the dangers. And when you try to do it together, they kick at you. But what they don't understand that as Yah's chosen, not because you chose yourself, you can't. There comes a point when Yah will start taking them away. Because when we look in the book of Joel, and I'm just talking, okay? When Yah is talking about restoring the years, there are people, family, friends, loved ones, lovers, husbands, wives, they'll take your years from you. Because for them, you're their treasure, you're their port in a storm. They will take your years. They will resent the fact that for some reason you don't give up. For some reason No matter how many times you fall, you'll get up and eventually you will succeed at whatever your objective is. They don't care about the trials and the stress and the struggle. They want that reward you get. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to face the dragons. They don't want to go through the battle. They want yours. And when Yah talks about in the book of Joel, I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm. My great army which I sent among you, I will restore to you the years. When you think about locusts and cankerworms, caterpillars and palmer worms, we're called weak, the children of Yah. You're weak. But the locust, the cankerworm, the caterpillar, the palmer worm, they will eat the leaves of you. They will eat the stem of you. They will eat the root of you. They will eat the seed of you. Until even when you're bringing forth fruit, when you're bringing forth produce, when you're flourishing, they feast on you. And you get to a point that you're weakened because your support, your defenses are gone. And as these years come on you, you think that everything I did came to naught because be it family who are jealous, they want to compete with you. You know, the one thing I know about a competitor, the one thing about competitors, when somebody's competing with you and you're not even competing with them, there's supposed to be a winner and a loser. They enter into a competition unspoken with you, intent to see you lose. You can literally be helping them, and they're secretly competing with you, meaning they want your downfall. And it can break your heart when you realize who it is that's doing it. Some people, when they compete, they're competing not to win against you in the normal sense of what people think of winning as. Their win is to make you lose. I want to take away your dream. I want to take away your inspiration. I want to stop you from being so creative, from being so adventurous that nobody likes that. I don't feel like doing it. They'll bring you down. You sitting there like a little spark lighting everything up around you, and they're putting the fire out constantly. And they go out of their way to cling to you because in order to destroy you, they have to cling to you. Those locusts, cankerworms, palmer worms, and caterpillars, eating leaves, roots, fruit, buds, stem, seed of you. But what they don't understand, Yah is still in the midst. And in the middle of all of that, he speaks a word to you. You shall bring forth fruit in old age. When they think it's over, when they think they got you, Yah steps in. I'm going to send the one that is for you. You think it's over. You dedicated your life to somebody who was dedicated to being with you, but not for the reasons you think. You loved your family, and the more you love them, like Joseph, they want your destruction. They want to see you dead. They want to see you miserable. They don't even speak kindly to you. They hate your dreams, particularly when they come to fruition. Mm. But you see, Yah had a word for that. We being of the seed of Abraham, Yah had a word for that. Long before the complete change of Abraham had come about, when he was still Abraham, when he was being blessed by Yah, he had been called out to leave his family, to leave that which was familiar, that which was the only thing he had ever known. He didn't even know where, what, who, but Yah was pointing him, pushing him in that direction. And in the middle of that, Yah told him something that you and I can claim. I am your shield and your exceeding great reward. The others that are around you, they see objects, they see money, they see houses and cars and clothes and things, and think that that is your reward. No. Yah is your shield and your exceeding great reward. And they don't understand that. The first statement he made, your shield, your shield. He's shielding you, first of all, in your spirit against all of these locusts and caterpillars and palmer worms and cankerworms. He's shielding you while they try to gnaw at you because you have that giving heart. He shields you. It comes a point. This is it, and it'll go no further. And your great reward, because you were faithful, even when you fell, even when you made mistakes, even when you thought you gave up, and he calls to you. And just like in the time when he spoke to Abraham and told him that, and the covenant was being set, there is a great darkness, a horror that you go through not understanding what is happening. It is so deep that he puts you to sleep. You can't recognize what's going on around you. But he's setting that covenant inside of you. It's sealed. Even people you love, it doesn't matter. They will get sick. They will start dying because they took something. They wouldn't listen. Yeah, God's doing something, and they will hinder it. They begin to become a hindrance. But Yah has a job. He has a destination for you that will not be altered, not even by yourself. When that change comes. And when in his word where he says you'll bring forth fruit in your old age. When you look at Abraham and Sarah, they were old. Abraham was 99 when Isaac came. Sarah was beyond childbearing years. When you look at Hannah, when you look at Elizabeth, when you look at the parents of Samson, when you look and all seems over, you're at the beginning, not the end.